Hello everyone, PallyTime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. This is not the character I locked in for the last video. We had a vampire pirate or a vampire ballistic archer. I was super excited about it and then literally died a minute and a half in. I'm trying to structure these videos where it's basically a hardcore mode. We try to kill 2 bosses. If we die, the run's over. We don't go in again. We don't lock the castle down. That's just it. Because we're gearing up to attempt a full clear castle run. However, I couldn't bring myself to post. They're just too short. Not enough time. So we have another character today. This is Lady Susie the 14th. She is a contrarian with shockwave. She's actually a boxer, but uses the barbarian weapon and has the combat role of the duelist. Should be a pretty phenomenal character. The reason I say that is because boxers have the elusive trait, allowing them to move through enemies, ouch, as long as they are not attacking. However, that one is attacking a little too much, and I don't know what dealt damage to me that 3rd time there. So that coupled with the fact that we have a combat role should mean that we are very, very evasive. And hopefully that front-loaded damage at the beginning of this run is not a reflection of things to come. We have a bunny above us. One easy dropkick manages to take it down. A starfish located underneath us as whoop! Wait, did I immune the environmental damage? I was today years old when I found out you could do that. Whoa! Well, that's something we could definitely use on our full clear. That's definitely cool. Bro, I love that I'm hundreds of hours into this game and I'm still learning stuff. Now, no, I'm not swapping off my class ability. I think the role is one of the best in the game. Maybe the only thing I would swap it out for would be like the assassin fade, because we get guaranteed like super crits. Oof. Thought I was going to be able to move through that in time. We were definitely mistaken. However, I don't think we need that. I think our damage is going to be perfectly fine without it. We're getting 118 HP back every time we kill someone, but every time we take damage, we're looking at several hundred. This might just be a dash over situation rather than a jump first. Looks like there is a chest above us. Let's move up and try to grab it. Now, with these clears, I am trying to kill everything in my path. I'm trying to loot every chest. I'm trying to do everything I possibly can. Didn't see the green on the ground. That's my bad, but we'll be able to make up for it with a quick drop. And there we go. The chicken gods have finally smiled upon me. They were like, "Oh, Pally, you took damage to a green thing. You poor innocent creature. We'll make up for that." You know, I was excited about our damage on some earlier runs today, but 4,000 for just swinging my barbarian axe is pretty respectable. Let's get that shot to come towards us. Remember, we are standing on a trap, so we need to be careful. This guy's going to take a few hits before we can actually damage him. But luckily, the barbarian weapon can do that too. If we're in the air, we do kind of a spin attack instead of a big ground slam. Very, very versatile weapon. Always been one of my favorites. Not only in this game, but the melee in Rogue Legacy 1 was really good as well. We're going to sacrifice some of our maximum some of our current HP to increase our maximum HP. Hopefully this means we'll be able to take on the bosses a little bit easier, but it does put us at a bit of a disadvantage right now. It's one I think we'll be able to overcome, though. I'm not super worried about it. Let's disable this eyeball. I have to jump first, then drop down. Could have combat rolled through that. No reason to make it any more complicated, though. Oh, and I was just about to say, luckily these cannonballs aren't going to hit me. Okay. Write this down. Treat cannonballs with more respect than I have been. Once again, I immunity framed the environmental effect, but this time it was because I took damage too recently. We'll go ahead and dodge on through this time. 2 little cannonball shooting things underneath us. We take them down, no problem. 1 swing each, nice and easy. That landing was a little precarious. Whoa, that spin wasn't, though. That spin was good. We're going to dash through, land right underneath this guy, and finish him off. There is a chest underneath us as well. I'm going to have to double back to get that one. I did already buy the teleporter up to the sun tower. It cost us 50,000 gold. That was most of what I made on our botched run. It wasn't a very good run at all. I felt really crummy about it. The character had so much potential. Ooh, good hits on the fish. Actually, actually stopping it from attacking. We like animation canceled it almost. The chest above us does give us a little bit of money, bringing our total up to 124,000 for this run. This little ember is going to go immune to damage. I actually meant to dash the other way just to try to get a little bit of space, but we still make up for that, no problem. The room above us could lead to a secret. Is it one that we... Oh, more HP, sure. Now, we are in a bit of a weird spot because if we take maybe 3 hits at this point, maybe 4 at this point, we are going to die. So we do need to be careful. This zone is split up into 4 different sections. The teleporter is in the middle section, and you can see that right above us right now. This is also where you meet Maria for the first time, and outside of Maria's... I love that he's here. Outside of Maria's house, we do find some food for our stomach. That potion healing us up as well, so things aren't looking totally bad anymore. Barbarian already Pizza gods! The pizza gods are here! The pizza gods have stopped by the video. Great to see you, pizza gods. Thank you so much for your food. Your delicious food. It's not even a Friday. Look at that. Oh, wow. I actually took 300 damage there, but ended up dealing back 400. Our reflect really isn't that bad at all. Let's let this cannon shoot, move over in front of it and take it down. Let's remember... Oh, thank you, chicken gods, not to be outdone, huh? I see the rivalry that's happening here. I don't know who I like more yet, chicken gods. Maybe pizza gods could stop by one more time and I'll sample their delicacies. Bone Man is sending his stuff the wrong direction, and that fish got a little too close to the door. I am going to combat roll this one. Perfect. And there is, once again, a door located up on this level. Let's see if this one has anything good for us. Don't get hit and open me. Oh, I also have to destroy all targets, huh? You know, if we were a regular barbarian, this would be super easy here. But it's still super easy. And we find the Lucky Roller rune. I think if you want to make the strongest character possible, one of the best investments you can make is in rune capacity early on and just upgrading and getting as many of those runes as you possibly can on your character. They smooth out the gameplay so much, and it's one of those power games that is class independent. Doesn't matter if you're a mage, doesn't matter if you're a ranger or a ronin or a barbarian. You're going to get the benefit. There's a chest very far above me here. Oh, okay, we're good. I thought maybe I had to use the resonating orb from that guy, but no, you're able to move through it, no problem. Our health is looking really good. I am quite pleased with that. Good dash there allowed us to avoid some damage as well. Cannonballs falling down back to our right. We'll stop in and grab this chest. And a quick swing takes down that bat. Hello. You got 2 of those? How far off screen can I go, little buddy? Wait a minute. I thought I was going to take cannon damage from that. That was a fast environmental effect. Land underneath this guy. Easy swing to take him down. That's full health. Beautiful. A few resonators coming down from above. We're going to have... no time to combat roll. Wait, he's going to go immune to damage. That sucks. Whoa. We're fine. Oh, it didn't swing in time. So just under 1,000 damage from elites is what I should be expecting for the full clear. Oh. That means if we walk into a room that has 3 elites in it and they both get a hit on me. Hold on. We're probably gonna die. I mean, at that point, we're probably dead. If we're playing any other class than a barbarian with double health stacks. I think in the castle we do have... Oh, hey, little buddy. I think in the castle we do have a few more vitality upgrades that we can get. Maybe that's something that we should look into getting. But we could also just try to upgrade our armor as well. I'm going to look into that after this run. That's going to be what our money is for. I'm notorious for forgetting by the end of the run, but that is what our money is for. And we've honestly gotten a pretty decent amount of it so far. I'm going to roll through this. Double kill on the mages stacked up in the doorway. Give me that. Give me that. 443 maximum armor right now as well. I don't think we've actually had any shredded. Chest underneath us. We're going to have to go back outside to get to that, but I'll pick up those diamonds first. Don't mind if I do. Having the double dash runes set up for us allows me to make mistakes like missing that platform there and still recover from it just fine. That being said, we do get our armor shredded. The only way we're going to get that back is finding a mana potion. Good damage there. Perfect. I'm going to combat roll for immunity to reset up top. I love that trick. Bro, I'm going to try to use that trick every opportunity I can now. That's such a cool technique. Once again, we have another room. This one only a lore room. No food inside. No relics inside either. We don't have any augments just yet. Part of me wants to just use the leather armor and stack up as many resolve bonuses as I can when we're going for the super big clear. I'm kind of undecided what armor I'm going to use, to be honest with you. I would love some recommendations down in the comments. I am recording these episodes right before I go on vacation. Whoop. But I'll try to use any recommendations you guys give me in the future. Perfect damage here. Bone above us. Easy kill. Yo, you got any mana potions? I really need one. I would not complain at all. Puzzle challenge, time limit 10 seconds. Oh. Okay. And then I'm so bad at these. And I just did it right. I should have just trusted myself. I started second guessing it halfway through. They don't really give you a lot of time to think. What does this say? I must mirror the line. Yeah. It's gotta be. Yeah, I know the rules. I know the rules. Give me something helpful. Give me a time increase. Well, we did make it up to the first boss of our video today, and hopefully not the last one. There are a lot of ads to deal with here, but I've been pretty good at this in the past. When he lands, we're going to need to jump and potentially take down those seekers relatively soon. However, a few quick swings already pushes the phase. Our damage, specifically crit damage, is super high. No reason to move yet either as we push it yet again. This means ads are going to be coming out. Jump over the seekers. Fall back. You saw the elusiveness of our character actually coming out there for a second. This is a lot of damage. I am kind of scared. Combat roll through that. Take the ads down first, and now we're actually double dipping on our damage on the boss. Killing one and pushing the other to the next phase. That's excellent. I'm going to stay in here. Ads falling down. We have free damage. Free damage. Combat roll. Dash. Oh, just missed the swing on that seeker. That was so close. We don't need to move because they're not attacking. Wow, that's actually so overpowered. Contrarian Boxer is high in the running for a class I would actually like to play for the full clear. And beautiful. But the fight is not over. We have more ads to deal with. I think we're going to be just fine, though. Potentially picking up that food there was the wrong play, though. If we take damage, we should have done it right at the end. Oh, he doesn't do little bones. Wow. Well, that barbarian damage is phenomenal. I even had food left on the other side. For some reason, I thought I had picked that up already. Normally, this is where we would end our segment. We do a nice one and done, say thank you to all of our channel members, and remind you to like the video. But we're preparing for the full clear, so our run does not end here. Instead, we are heading into the Kraglian Plateau, the third biome of the game, depending on where you count the Stygian study in. When the Stygian study was added, it was meant to be a level you could go to at any point. It's kind of like horizontal progression. I don't think I'm using that term right, but hopefully you understand what I mean. I'm not going to buy the teleporter because I'm never coming back here. We're going to knock this out our first chance. The deep snow on this level can be a little scary, something to keep your eyes open for, because zombies have a faint glow when they're under the ground, but if they're in that snow, the snow is actually going to cover that up. And the zombies actually originate from this area. We have a burden that makes it so we can encounter any enemy in any biome. It's not lore friendly anymore, but it adds a lot more randomness to our runs, a lot more variability to our runs. However, this place is normally just chock full of them, so something to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is we are looking for these lilies of the valley and got very lucky to find one this soon. We need 2 of these to open up the boss door. Perhaps I should have broken those things at the bottom for some extra health, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. In this room, we see one of the bat resonating enemies as well as a zombie on this corner. We are missing some of our max HP. Oh, I didn't see you. Nice jump. All right, let's move to the right a little bit and see what we can find. 2 ice casters split on either side of the room. If they get close enough, I can hit them. And they don't have enough self-preservation to stop themselves from coming back. Very unlikely that this room leads to anything. Actually, chest at the bottom, underneath a bunch of spikes. Luckily, they give you a little platform over here. The boss is usually located on the right side of this zone, but we are going to need to find one more lily of the valley before we... I didn't see that zombie either. Too busy looking at the caster. Decent dodge. Come on. Oh, yeah. I moved through him because we are elusive. Let's try to disable this. Oof. That icicle dealt 443 damage. That is so high. That's so much. From this room, we are going to be forced to go down. That red area, by the way, with the expanding ice is the environmental effect for the plateau. Nice jump, little wolf. You know, I used to think wolves were one of the most intimidating enemies in the game. Genuinely thought they were terrifying. But once you realize that you can actually stop all of their momentum with a single attack when they're jumping, I mean, we one-shot that one, right? But we could just, anything, even a little poke from a duelist would stop them from moving forward. Once you know that, they become a lot easier. Gonna reset this room to stop that ice growth. I couldn't do too much else with that, actually. This is bizarre. Okay. Well, as long as I'm still moving to the right, that's probably all that matters. Defeated enemies have Spore Burst. Super strong. Very big fan. Hopefully we can find something else similar to that as well as we're going. 2 resonators on their way down, and they're in a very good spot. Luckily for me, they weren't too aggressive. Because those spikes were above us in this entire room, actually finding a place to damage them could have been hard. But they came to me. We were good. 2 silver chests in front of the door. We cannot open the door yet. But with any luck, I mean, we found this room pretty fast. Didn't realize I missed a chest. That feels kind of bad. Puzzle, no jumping. Got it. Confidently, too. You see that? Just moved right through that motherfucker. I did jump there, though. Hopefully they weren't watching. Chest on the far side. This is kind of awkward. Wow, I'm actually surprised that first drop kick removed as much as it did there. I thought I was going to take a little bit more damage. Hopefully this room leads us somewhere meaningful. Ugh. The damage that we're taking now shouldn't matter too much. As soon as we find one flower, we're going to be able to heal for full in the boss room. This guy is about to go immune to damage, so every time he sends out a wave, we need to be prepared to kill those seekers. Now we can take him down. Shield moving up the right side, too. Gets hit for 4,000! That's so much! Stay down there. No. Perfect, thank you. Thank you for being patient, little bat. Very kind of you. Quick glance at the floor. Did not see any of the zombie glows. Nice. Good follow-up there. The relic we picked up won't be too useful for the actual boss, but it is one of my favorites. I like the Spore Burst explosion quite a lot. It adds a lot of extra damage onto the field. Didn't see this flower at the bottom until he started shooting. This is a huge room moving to the right. And of course, yet again, does not have what we are after. Decent damage on that flower. I think I reflected some back on it initially. That skeletal mage spell hitting the top of the room and disintegrating didn't come back down for me. Here's another one of the flowers. Perfect. Give it here. Now, we turn this boat back around and head for the boss room. And just like that, the doors open. 4,229 HP, as well as a pretty good spell. Elusiveness and a combat roll. I don't see any way we don't beat this, dude. I am going into this with 100% confidence. Let's see if I should. Big damage as the fight starts. Normally, this would be pretty scary, but we don't need to move. And when we do, watch this. Okay, she is attacking now. When we do need to move, we just combat roll. Damage reflection actually pushing the phase, stopping that attack short. And we're still kind of chunking. 300 damage isn't bad. Now we're going to need to move around the room and disable these red areas. Also, as well as deal with these scrolls on the side of the room. But things are looking pretty good. Boss is about to spin. I want to keep them low. Beautiful. Yeah, dude. Oh, didn't see that second, like, alchemical circle form. Doesn't even matter. Knocked it out first try. That's going to be the end of today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I think a good idea. I'm just thinking this out now. Let me know what you think. Should we save the full clear for the charity stream? Should we do it on the charity stream? Should we do it raising money to help sick kids? By the way, charity stream is going to be on November 5th this year. Make sure you mark your calendars. It's going to be here before you know it. Well, fantastic run today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to take a look at that armor. I remembered. I didn't forget. Yes, the ADD is strong, but today I was stronger. Oh, that's good relic. That's real good. That's real good. We take that. We've been using the drown set for basically forever. It gives us a really good strength bonus, increasing our damage quite a bit. Also increasing the amount that we siphon when we kill an enemy, the amount of healing that we get. Because half of our runes scale with strength for that, the other half scale with intelligence. However, maybe it's time to make a change. If we get the Ammonite Unity bonus, which I think we can get pretty easy. Oh, it's still just +4. How much less damage is that? 31s. Oh, 31x. That's okay. Look at our armor up at the top left. We're at 525 now. That's a substantial increase over what we had before. So if we replace any drowned piece we have with an Ammonite piece, look at that, 611 armor all of a sudden. Drowned trinket, what about Ammonite trinket? 813 armor! 813! 813! That's insane! We should probably upgrade the kin set at some point too if we wanted to do that. That means we are taking half the damage we took before. The calculation for damage after taking into account the armor reduction is a little more complicated than that, but we have double the armor we had before, and the kin set is still returning damage based on the raw damage. I'm almost certain. Unfortunately, we did run out of resources there. Still have 195 gold, 195,000 gold left to spend. What if we put some points into this, a few points into that, and then up here at the top, look at this armor. So because we have the 3-piece bonus, the level 3 unity bonus, our armor is getting multiplied by a percentage. So every point of armor we get makes it even more meaningful than it was before. Or is that only with the Ammonite bonus? I'm actually not too sure. Either way, today's run was phenomenal. I feel great about our progress. We're going to be, healing less in the future, but also taking a lot less damage. And I kind of like our new look. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.